Hello, and welcome to Teen Current Events 3's Introduction to Sub-Saharan Africa. And today we're going to talk about, you guessed it, Sub-Saharan Africa and what our realm is about and what is going on right now in that realm. So let's get started. Now, this is the rules for me and my team, and we tried to make sure that we had enough information for you guys to understand what our realm is about and how you can understand it. So, this is our key terms from the article that we've pulled recently. Hydropolitics is a political leverage and control over water. So, when we talk about our article, we will be doing the Nile Delta Dam. And so, like I said, we'll get into that when we head towards the article part of the video. Upstream and downstream countries. Because the water flows downhill, an upstream country is usually able to maximize its water use at the expense of a downstream country. And finally, zero sum game, which is basically where any gain by one party represents an equivalent loss to another. And we can find some of these key terms in our actual Fundamentals of World Regional Geography by Joseph J. Hobbs. Alrighty, here's some little bit of introductory. The Sub-Saharan Africa realm covers 8.7 million square miles and is twice the size of the United States. It is home to 48 different countries out of 54 total countries in Africa. This realm is mostly misunderstood as a region with nothing but numerous countries that are filled with violence, disease, and more poverty than anyone could imagine. Climate. Since the equator runs through Africa, much of the realm has a more tropical climate. Surrounding climates are the dry and semi-arid desert regions of the realm. The Sahel, which is the belt of the tropical steppe, and the savanna that borders the Sahara Desert, is one of the regions most prone to drought. And interesting to note is that this desertification has largely impacted this region since the late 1060s. So that's roughly around the time of the Crusades. Now we're going to talk about the people and the population. So this realm is over 1 billion people, and it continuously grows at the rate of 2.6% per year. This is 5 times that of the United States. Despite this large population, this region is mostly sparsely populated. The largest youth bulge in the world, people between the ages of 15 and 35 are in this realm, which the median age is being around 20 years old. With such a large population, there is bound to be inequalities that throughout the region, given to the largest number of the world's fragile and failed states. Human development. Even though this population is booming, great poverty is a key characteristic of the region, with 30 of the 35 world's poorest countries being here. Half of the people in this region only live on $1.25 a day. Since 1950, this region has been growing anywhere between 2 and 3% every single year. There is also an emerging middle class. The number of people that can spend money on more materialistic items is growing. Now, here are the list of some strengths and resources these people can tap into to help further their economic growth on the global level. So, we have complex and resilient agro-pastoral systems, water, land, forest, fisheries, animal, and mineral wealth, cultural, linguistic, and heritage assets, creative and talented populations, and a connected diaspora, and so on and so forth. Now we're going to get into the article. So we're talking about the Renaissance Dam that is being implemented by Ethiopia that'll probably be completed somewhere in 2023. However, it needs to start filling the dam with water. And so this dam greatly affects countries downstream, especially in Egypt. Filling the dam in 21 years, Egypt loses 5% of its water budget, as well as 2.5% of the agricultural area. And so this right here explains about how Egypt will lose money while other countries, while the upstream countries gain money. And so the hydropolitics, the zero sum game, and the upstream and downstream countries, these key terms are all implemented and can be explained into this article's summary. Now then, so what are your thoughts on this? And here's some questions that you should probably answer. Is clean electricity worth more to other countries than having food insecurities? What potential impact will the dam have on the ecosystem of Africa? Now, this is all for the video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.